What are the different types of F1 race penalties? Imagine watching a race and suddenly seeing a driver slow down or head into the pits unexpectedly. That's often because of a penalty. In Formula One, penalties are used to keep the race fair and safe for everyone. They cover a lot of different situations and infractions. Let's break down the main types of penalties drivers can face during a race. First up are grid penalties. These are penalties that make a driver start further back on the grid. For example, if a driver changes too many engine parts beyond what is allowed, they might get a 5 or 10 place penalty. So, if they qualify second but get a 10 place penalty, they will start 12th. This is meant to discourage unnecessary tinkering with the car's engine or components. Next are time penalties. These add a specific amount of seconds to a driver's total race time. If a driver commits a minor mistake, like exceeding track limits or causing a collision, race officials can give them a time penalty. The driver might have to stay stationary in the pits for a few seconds during a pit stop, or the seconds are added to their final race time at the end. This can really change the outcome of a race. Then there are drive-through penalties. When a driver receives this, they must enter the pit lane, drive through it at the regulated speed limit, and rejoin the race without stopping. This penalty is common for small rule breaches like jump starts or causing minor collisions. The driver has to serve it within 2 laps after being told. If it's late in the race, they might get a time penalty instead. More serious is the stop-go penalty. This requires the driver to enter the pits, stop completely in their designated box for usually 10 seconds, and then rejoin the race. No work can be done on the car during this time. It's a heavier penalty and is used for more serious infractions. Like the drive-through, it must be served within 2 laps unless there's a safety car. One of the most severe penalties is the black flag, which means disqualification. When a driver gets a black flag, they must return to the pits and retire from the race immediately. This can happen if they drive dangerously or refuse to follow race regulations. It's rare but very impactful because the driver is out of the race altogether. Reprimands and penalty points are also part of the system. A reprimanding is like a warning for minor mistakes. If a driver gets too many, they can face grid penalties later. The FIA also uses penalty points on a driver's license. For causing collisions or unsafe driving, points are added. When a driver reaches 12 points within a year, they get a race suspension. The most serious penalty is a race suspension or ban. This means missing 1 or more races. It's used in extreme cases like repeated dangerous driving or causing big accidents. It's not common but can be a serious consequence for reckless behavior. All these penalties are designed to keep racing safe and fair. They help prevent reckless driving and ensure that teams follow the rules. Drivers and teams must stay alert because penalties can come unexpectedly and change the race outcome. Understanding these penalties helps fans see how the sport stays competitive and safe at the same time.